whole lot of credits and respects to Prakash sir for organizing the Women's Day event. My experience with ICE and Women's Day in particular was amazing and excellent. So I must also tell you the reason why I joined ICE is purely because of my passion for cycling. So during the Women's Day event, many of our friends did mention or did share some of the bitter experiences they had while traveling on the roads or other nights or whatsoever. So I'm very sure many of us, we women, would have faced such atrocities in some point in time in our lives as well. I can very closely associate with one of my nights bicycling experience, which where I used to at least year or year and a half ago, I used to go for cycling at the night around 8:30. That used to be my usual time after work. That's the only time available. So when I started going on for cycling regularly, what I also noticed was I started attracting um, unfamiliar or unknown friends who would either monitor you or follow you or make some absurd comments on the way. So eventually I thought, no, it's not a right idea to, bicycle at that time. So I had to give up cycling. So I never thought I'll be able to, cycle in the nights, or I almost forgot about it. That is when I was introduced by a friend of mine to this group, and I thought, let me give a try how this is going to work. So, but what made it all the more interesting was in IC, what I notice is every ride is being attached with a social cause. We're all socially responsible people, and we should definitely be contributing something, some little thing to the society in whatever way we can afford to. So what I notice here is every time it's attached to either a cause for support underprivileged women, or from kind of awareness on environmental safety or women empowerment. That's something that made me more participative in this group. So thanks to the team, and also to Prakash sir for driving this. And when I need to particularly talk about the Women's Day event, I must tell you it's totally a new experience for me. So the event by itself. So for me, for the first time I'm interacting with such a different community where you have people from different levels, different background, or different industry. I get an opportunity to interact with all such people, and it was a really, really amazing experience. So it's a kind of awareness, and I learned a lot. So it's from the beginning. I was there right from the start of organizing, and it was thoroughly a new experience interacting with this bunch of people. And about the event or the Men's Day program on the road, that was a first time experience for me. I've seen many events happening on the roads, but I've never been a part of it. But this is the first time I have been a part of such an event. And I must tell you, like, I thoroughly enjoyed right from the start until the end. Oh, it's going to be on the roads, but I completely forgot about myself and I started enjoying that. So then in particular about the night rides, yes, to me, I've started seeing these night rides more than bicycling or more than an exercise. So for me, it looks like it's a me time. So we women, I think, we tend to take everything right from the responsibilities of families and the work, and then we don't find time for ourselves at all. So to me, it looks like a me time where I take this time only for me. I forget about every other responsibilities around me. I just freshen up, I take the cycle and I go for a ride, and I don't worry about anything around. It's just unwinding and coming back with more energy and being refreshed. So that's the way I started seeing it, and I see that I don't miss any rides, any night rides in particular. So right now we are all protected by a bunch of good friends, good men around us. So I would expect in future we women should be able to ride cycles or go out in the nights even without such protection. That should be our motto. So I would encourage all participants to bring in as many women as possible in this group, and let us educate them and tell them this is going to give them a lot of confidence, and let's create an awareness to the society that we are free to move around in the night with much boldness and smartness, and nobody can do anything to us. So this is the kind of message we'll have to communicate to the society, and that should be the bottom line message we should be carrying as well. So I look forward to many such rides in the future with ICE, and also many such women driven initiatives as well.